Part 2. Verdant Wind. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now! I'll coddle you no more! You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
I find it weird that Morgana was telling me to wake up instead of go to sleep.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
Wait. I floated down a river for 5 years? And nobody thought to pick me up?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
Yeah, impressive we're not in the fucking sea right now. And the fact that water damage is not taking over half of the things that we have on us.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are waiting for me. For the plot armor lady. We must go.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep a fella waiting like that, wouldn't you say? What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you? Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fodlan. It's been 5 long years. Where have you been, Teach? You don't really expect me to believe that you've been napping this whole time, do you?
I was sleeping.
It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you. You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right? If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
Unless you wanted me to add that I was sleeping in the water, no, I was still sleeping.
You must be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay? But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right? I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garreg Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why?
Ray been sleeping too?
It would seem that's one possible explanation, since you insist that's what you've been up to. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Seiros have apparently been searching all over Fodlan for her. But the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her.
I'm worried.
Worried, huh? Well, for better or worse, Rhea was clearly fond of you. But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation. Before we discuss the state of affairs in each territory, are you hungry? You must be. It's not much, but I did bring some food with me. Let's eat up and go from there.
How did everyone change? I must know.
Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals taste great with the right company. By the way, Teach, do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival. Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
It's still early. No, they must not like us.
You know everyone looked up to you, right? Or is this your way of telling me I was a lousy house leader? Let's wait just a little longer. You never know, maybe someone will show up after all. Hey, Teach, just waiting around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years. It'll do you good to get your body moving again.
Wanna play a game?
Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay? I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
I still have my items. Is my convoy with me still? Did they float down the river with me?
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathen to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance.
How do you lose an eye?
Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, The imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
I'm actually excited to hear what Edelgard's whole plan was. Because unification is all we've heard so far, for the most part. And wonder if unified just means kill everyone who disagrees with you.
The thieves are here. Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
This is gonna get expensive. Collect everything the thieves carried out.
How many units are there? There are actually a fair amount. 25. Bullion's chest key for that right there. Bullion. Some random person. Door key. Do you have... What the fuck? Wait, where did you get... What? Crest bearer, you can use Fallen Star. Shit. You just randomly will get a class change to Master. In the 5 years, they trained nothing. Well, no, because before... Claude was a lord, remember? Not a wyvern master.
At the ready.
Why did that have such a low hit chance?
What's my strategy? I must lead them well.
Why does the iron bow not... I guess that it's a 2 to 3, right?
You got yourself killed.
Watch and learn. It won't be in vain. Not my best.
Everyone! Attack!
All is going to plan.
Actually, wait. The Mockingbird Thieves stayed with me this entire time! So, not only did we fall down the river, so did our group of thieves with us, and I'm pretty sure still our convoy. Just sort of all decided to take a dip.
I fought and won.
What's your opinion on the Enlightened Ones class? It looks a bit flashy.
More battles means more strength.
To me, it looks a bit like too over the top, sort of flashy.
A fitting outcome.
I guess they drop a lot of concoctions so that we can heal, right?
This could turn the tides.
Silver Sword's not bad, actually. Better than North to glance.
I fought and won.
I get to keep them all, yes, but like if the story insists that I've been asleep in a river and everything is with me when I wake up, I want to assume that means that
The barbarity is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Today was supposed to be a happy day. The monastery is in such disrepair.
what?
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others?
Professor, you're alive! Guess we better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh?
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Let me guess, they only show the house units that made it. It automatically put them at 20. Goddamn, Lorenz. You did not become anything that we could have helped you with. It did give him apparently a couple of skills. And Ignatz. Shit. Ignatz is here as a commoner, as his class. And he's got nothing on him. He's just gonna punch someone. But guess what? I'm not gonna let him.
You got yourself killed.
Immortal? Was that Claude's original one? I don't actually remember. We're Hilda and Leonie. Hold up. She's a sniper. She still maintained she still carried that rusted ass sword her entire 5 years of living. God, all right. Crit, dexterity, plus counter, bow prowess, bow fair. Yeah, she's still exactly where we left her. She just changed visually,
My orders?
which I gotta say looks nice. Oh, come on. I thought you would double. Not sure if they're getting any stats from those levels. Yeah, I'd have to double check that and reference it, but... Hilda, you're 31 at least. And she still maintained the Pegasus Co. I think that's what she had originally.
Shall we?
Never let your guard down.
Shall we?
All right, there's a corner for you. And a
Steady
corner
now.
for you as well. Who's left? Oh, Professor, gotcha. The condition is the commander. Commander's all the way over there, so good.
I must lead them well.
Blessing bow. Or blessed bow. Stores 10% HP return and is good against flying and monsters. I can't use that.
Let's do this right.
Really? I hit a 30.
Fighting wears me out.
A chest key. I'll get rid of... the Vulner for now. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to dominate here. That one does more damage.
All is going to plan.
We don't need that.
Allow me to demonstrate. Another
You got
victory.
one proc for the healing.
I'm stronger than before.
Speed and strength. What you need.
Let's try some.
Watch and learn.
Alright. I can't move. So someone's gonna die. I would actually die to you. Nice.
This could turn the tides.
That was actually a strong unit.
I fought and won.
A door key, you don't need that for now. Training bow plus, well that's kind of funny, no. Curve shot on you, I guess.
Can't afford to slack off. Not quite what I'd hoped for.
There's some people over here, I guess, so make your way. Unique dialogue? Oh, nice. I probably should do that then.
Planning is key.
Shot.
Oh, thank God.
Is that the professor? And everyone else? If they're fighting, I gotta go help.
Wow, it's you! Here I thought you were dead all this time. Could that be the professor's ghost?
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
That is literal death walking in from the top right. Both are Star Mages and Raphael. You're still a Fortress Knight, thank God. For the free -10 to equipment.
Leave it to me.
Like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, punch through.
I'll do my best. Goddess, forgive me.
And she finally figured out the last bit of Valkyrie.
I think
Nice.
I really get it now.
Just wait there. You don't need that. You don't need the bullion, actually.
Let's make this quick. No time to slow down.
Don't need that. Yeah, those talk options now. That's really nice.
Hold a grudge if you must. You got yourself kicked. The weak fall, the strong live.
A free Hexlock shield. Nice. And another free training sword.
I must lead them well.
Not that. Attack first. They can't hear our conversation.
Never let your guard down.
That's a door key and a chest key. Fine, we'll get rid of the killer axe for now. Because those can be useful for, like, over here, getting the chest. And I guess if there's unique dialogue, you guys actually have to try and get over here so I can hear what it is. What happened to all of you.
We could split into two groups. If we hit them from the north and south, we can trap their leader in a pincer attack.
Who has the last chest key? I'm not sure. But if... Yep. If need be, I have plenty of chest and door keys. We can do it, no matter what it is. Talk. What happened?
You've been alive all this time? Where have you been hiding? Never mind. Talk later.
But we talk now! Talk. Oh wait, you already got to talk with us. An armor slayer, not bad at all. You'll talk next.
My moment has arrived! We're all desperate, aren't we?
All right. We could pincer him here. That actually is a decent idea. Oh, this guy is clearly oblivious to everything going on in the world. Actually, let's... We don't gotta let him know what's gonna happen. Just end it easily, end it quickly, and peacefully.
I've got no time for mercy.
You don't need a dark seal. All right, we can talk too. Nice.
Professor, boy, am I glad to see you. How did we end up in this situation?
That's all you say? If that's all they gotta say for all I'm doing here, I'm probably just gonna end the map. All they're gonna say is, holy shit, Professor, there you are. We'll talk later.
We've much to discuss, but first, let us dispense with the riffraff. It is a noble's duty after all.
God damn it, man. Wait, do you still have the... You don't. It's about support, I guess, yeah. That's my assumption right now. Wait, you could stop right here. This one won't be alive anymore.
I won, didn't I?
Alright, you don't have one of the items. Fine. Destroy the rubble so we don't see the attack commands.
Nice try. I will destroy you. How about a curtsy?
Alright, get rid of the rusted sword. What of it? A silver lance, okay. You have a door key. You're the one with the chest key. Alright, you guys have to say hi to Professor. Just go look at the wall again.
Professor, it's been too long. I do want to chat, but first let's handle these criminals.
The instant we arrived, we're neck deep in battle. We should have arrived late.
You...
Hold the grudge if you must.
You got yourself killed.
Money. And then there's the chest right there, and one in the back as well. None others left. The fact that you have the chest key means you really should be the one to go over here and get this. Oh wait, no, not. It wasn't you. It was Lysithia. Trade this for a random ass. Actually. Chest key to you. And then you can warp us. Yeah, the boss won't move, thank God. I plan on having Claude kitted with him a falling star so I can see what the animation looks like. I'll trade you a key for a trading sword. Good trade. No trade backs. Cursed Aish? What is that? Marianne's dead. You don't know that.
Oh, fighting wears me out.
She can counter and not die, though. She has Blizzard. She might counter and kill.
This'll take some strategy.
Told ya.
Goddess, forgive me.
Thinking I'd let Marianne die again after reuniting. Not intentionally, ever. Mistakenly, every time. Alright, first trade. Trading sword for a regular sword. Item. This for another key. Actually, what is it? 1 range, 13 might, 8 weight. This blade inflicts 5 damage on its wielder after combat in exchange for its high... I didn't even notice its 40 crit rate. Holy shit. Trade it back right here. And now we talk.
Professor? Is it really you?
And that's all you gotta say about this whole thing.
There's more to be done.
Acts of something else. It's wait. Sacred weapon, Crest of Gloucester. That restores HP every turn. Who has the Crest of Gloucester thingy? And Marianne has the crest, but we don't know which one it is? I thought we did. Lawrence? Oh, it's going nowhere then.
Can't afford to slack off.
Lorenz and Lysithia. Lysithia has too much already. All right, last checking. Make sure we're not missing any chests. All right, Claude, what is that bow? And what is this move?
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice. It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
What?
So he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
We fall in battle or Halardo reaches either target destination. Keep up. What is that effect right there? Can I not see what the effect does? It's got like this little movement thing on the right, see? Avoid enemy attacks in the next combat. Huh. He's got Vantage and a speed ring, which is 2 speed, I should have figured. Alright, they're not going to get far. I guess no one's going to grab these, so if you want to grab the little floating stuff on the ground, sure. Oh, how unfortunate you are right next to Marianne. We'll kill you first.
Now there's a way forward. I want to learn even more.
Alright. Kill the minion.
Never let your guard down.
Alright, you're now S and flying.
This'll be helpful.
And let's see if they comes in and steal the kill.
You should yield me a tidy profit.
And get not much out of it.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor? I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens.
I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Blame Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg-Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Later, man?
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
I'll give it some thought.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
How's it going, JKO? Welcome.
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you.
None of them changed. Woo!
Everyone was real worried about you,
Oh, damn.
Professor.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
Why did you guys all come back now? Why are you here?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day, that of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
The believers are mourning this destruction.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Hilda, you're helping too.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. Claiming the monastery at Garrick Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
I'm curious if they actually have a model of the monastery fully made that's just broken down, or does it magically get fixed? Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garreg Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
I will fight the Empire. I will find Rhea. I'm willing to bet she's currently captured by the Empire, but let's fight Edelgard. Right now, that seems like a good pastime.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Thanks, Geralt and Rhea.
I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side.
And to the extent that the story probably might want her, I care about that, but currently she's not much of a character for me because she has not been given either much screen time or much character time. We've just not had many chances for it. I'm pretty sure she's probably going to come back in one way or another because there's an S support. And I'm pretty sure S supports in this support cannot be gotten that fast.
Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
You're curious to know how Claude is doing. Go and visit? Why not?
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
I can ask you the same question, I guess.
My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach, will you talk with me a while? I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan. Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in, start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition?
Can you rise to the challenge of the ambition?
Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
Wait, this ain't the S rank, is it? Okay, no, it's the A1. Good. It's Ingrid's birthday. Flowers.
Thank you.